share a topic with us, which I've captioned, Are we really humans? Now, sometimes you just have to be human. You just have to accept the fact that things will not always go your way. You have to accept the fact that you're going to get out at times. You have to accept the fact that people will not always like what you do. You have to accept the fact that a lot of things will just go the way it will go according to the precept of being human. And sometimes we try to, in the name of trying to be humans, a lot of people feel like being human means you don't feel pain. They think that being human means you don't feel bad when things don't go the way you expect them to go. Some people think being emotional is less of being human, but that's not true. See, as a matter of fact, you feeling emotional, you being emotional makes you human. It's normal when somebody breaks your heart, it pains you so much, it takes a while for you to let go. It's being human, it's not anti-human. Sometimes people do these things to the point that they toughen up themselves to the point where they can't feel pain anymore. That is not human. So you see people trying to do stuff that make them less of human in the process of trying to prove that they are humans. So see, feel pain, cry if you have to when you go through stuff. Cry if you have to. See, look for somebody to talk to if you have to. See, sometimes we feel like exposing our weakness make us less of a human, but that's not true. See, embracing your humanity actually acknowledges that there's divinity. Acknowledging that yes, things will not always go the way you plan them. Like yesterday, I did this podcast yesterday, but somehow I shot the podcast with an iPhone and I forgot to change the frame resolution from 4K to HD. And when I did that, I was trying to extract this file now to the system we are going to edit it, and I realized that it's not usually showing. It's not going to be editable because of the file which it was recorded with. Now I have to come back. So see, it's simply means being human. It simply shows my humanity. I am human. We are prone to mistakes. We are prone to not having things go the way we want them. So some people try to be the smartest. They try to be the others person. They try to be the best at what they do. Yes, that is not bad. But sometimes they do these things in the essence of trying to prove that they are human. So now this affects us in the sense that many people don't do what they ought to do because they are trying to, because they feel like if I do it and it doesn't work, if I fail, failure breaks my ego. And once my ego is broken, it means that I am less of a human. That is not true. Some people have business ideas, they have things they want to do, but the fear of failure, that if I fail at this thing, it breaks my ego, and my ego being broken means I'm less of a human. That is not true. Only God knows how many people have loved some people. You have feelings towards somebody, but they fail to go and meet that lady, that guy, because they feel like if I go and this person says no, it breaks my ego, and once my ego is damaged, it makes me less of a human. It is not true. As a matter of fact, that authenticates the fact that you are humans. It actually shows the fact that you are human. So please don't, in the name of trying to be human, you want things to go perfect. Yes, it's good to be perfect. It's good to appear good. It's good to get things done perfectly. But perfection is only found in divinity. Perfection is not part of the human traits. There will always be one loophole here or the other. Look at the inventions that have been done. Look at the things that men have created in one way or the other. Men have done many things, and we still find loopholes in these things. It means we are humans. So please, be human for at least for the first time in your life. Try to be human. Try to do things, and if it doesn't go well, don't feel less. If people don't like you, as now there are people that are very popular in some places, but when you get some places, they are not popular, and they feel stanch, they feel bad. There are people that you can even get to. Sometimes there are some people that are very good in what they do, and people around their terrain, people around their vicinity, people around their sphere of life like them, they appreciate them. But you can get to another sphere of life, they don't know you, they don't send you, they don't give a damn about you. Does that make you less human? No. So I think sometimes we need to come to terms with the fact that we are humans. Some people are not going to like you no matter how good what you do is. Some people will not just like it. It means being human. No matter how sound or how sensible what I'm saying right now is, some people, it will not just make sense to them. It is also means being human. There are some people, no matter how good you are, some people will still not like you. It simply means being human. It does not reduce your humanity. As a matter of fact, it authenticates your humanity. So when things don't go perfect, don't think or feel it makes you less of a human. It makes you actually a human being. Even Jesus, he wept. He got to a point, he wept. When his friend died, he wept. So please be emotional. Don't say, I'm broken. Probably some people have broken your heart, and sometimes you've been heartbroken by so many people, and you just know what you do. You say, you know what, you made it up your mind and say, I will not give up my mind to be broken again. So you toughen your mind. You toughen your mind, so when somebody lives your life, it doesn't move you. No, it shouldn't be that way. See, be emotional. Being emotional does not in any way reduce your humanity. As a matter of fact, it authenticates your humanity. So, feeling pain when somebody do something. I was the friend yesterday, and he was talking about somebody that treated him somehow bad, and he was telling me, he said, that thing pained me, and somehow it occurred to me that yes, this is how it should be. Don't be so hard that you can't feel anything. You are not robots. You are human. You have flesh and bone. You have blood running through your veins. You are not some AI that does not have emotion, that does not feel. So it was like the thing pained him so much. He was expressing himself to me, and I'm like, wow, this is how human should be. Don't get to the point where you are trying to prove that you are a human being, and then you make yourself less of a human. I get my point. So please, being vulnerable is part of humanity. When people break your heart, it's part of being humans. Even God, he got to a point, he created man. He said he regretted he created man, because things did not go the way he envisioned it will go. Things didn't go the way he thought it will go. So he got to a point, he regretted creating man. So even God got to a point where he realized that what I envisioned is not what is happening. So it's normal for you to fail. Don't because you want something to be perfect or you are scared of failure, you now peg your dream, what you are supposed to do, you now peg it and say, no, in case if I fail, it makes me feel less. Don't allow failure to make you feel less. Failure is an event. Some people, you have to try some things more than one times. So you have to try it more than 3 times. You have to try more than 5 times. Look at Thomas Edison. He tried for almost 1,000 times before he was able to create the electric bulb. So failing once does not make you less of human. Yeah, some people might mock you, they might do anything, but it does not. You are simply human. You have to accept the fact that yes, if you try something, it doesn't work out the first time. It does not mean you are dehuman. No, it only shows your humanity. And now, when you understand this about yourself as being human, don't anchor on your humanity. Anchor on divinity. See, it's very important to know how to anchor on divinity. See, anchoring on divinity means I accept the fact that I have weakness. I accept the fact that there are things that I might do that might not go well. I accept the fact that there are people that will not like me. I accept the fact that not everybody will work on my vision. I accept the fact that not everybody will even see me as a big deal. I accept the fact that sometimes even nature will work against me. I accept the fact that some things I will try that will not really go well. I accept that fact. But anchoring on divinity now means now I know there's a higher power that can help me. So alone, there's certain things I will not be able to do. But with this divine power now, there are certain realms I will be able to hit. There are certain things I will be able to do. There are certain places I will be able to go because of this higher power. So embrace your humanity. Embrace your frailty. Embrace the fact that you are going to be heartbroken. And when somebody that you love so much breaks your heart and go, feel the pain. It's part of me. Don't say I'm tough. I'm tough. Nothing moves me. No, let it move you. Be vulnerable. Be emotional. Don't say it doesn't move me. No. That's not being human. Be emotional. Feel it. Mourn if you have to. Cry if you have to. But don't dwell there. Pack yourself up and go for the next thing. Some people, you have tried many relationships and not one even worked. It does not mean you have to stop. It does not mean you have to stop. Still keep going until you get the right person. I get my point. Anchor on divinity so that a divine power will back you up. So please be human. Don't say I have to be tough. I have to appear the smartest. I have to talk the best. I have to do this. I want 100%. You are human. You can't get everything 100%. You can't get everything 100%. It's not possible. It's not possible. So please simply accept your frailty. And sometimes this thing can even affect us, because some people now, they project the best part of their life because they think the best part of their life is the only thing that makes them human. But can I ask you, why is that when you are taking a dump in the toilet, nobody posts that, or nobody does a video of them taking a dump in the toilet and then post it online and say, you know what, I'm just taking a dump, it smells so bad, but it's just me being human? Nobody will ever do that, because we believe that those weakness, those messy part of us make us less human. But no, those messy part of you does not make you less of human. It makes you human actually. Everybody fat, but nobody ever takes a fat and come and tell people that, oh, I just farted, it smells so bad, and this and this. No, because we feel that those messy part of us make us less humans. So everybody project the only best part of them. No, those parts are, as a matter of fact, what makes us humans. So sometimes just be human. Accept the fact that this is this is what your reality is all about. Accept those facts. I get my point. So be human, please. Be human. Accept those things. And this, when you are able to get to this point, it helps you to try all those ideas. Even though you are going to fail, you try them anyways. Even though you are going to fall many times, you try them anyways. I get my point. It helps you to be able to fall ahead. So failure does not affect you. Instead, it raises you up so that you can do those things that you should do. So that lady you like, go for her. What if she says no? And so what? Go for another one. What if she says no? And so what? Go for another one. So that builds idea. Go for it. What if he fails? Yes. Fail forward. If he fails, bounce up again. Try it again. Re-strategize. Change some things. Do it again. If it doesn't work, still come back. Sit down. Replan. Do it again. Do it again until. See, failing and not getting it right at the first time is not a fail. It does not make you less human. It simply reveals your humanity. It's only God that is perfect. So you keep doing something until you get perfect. And when you embrace this dimension, it helps you to get to the point whereby you become so good that you become a master in that thing. But even at your master level, still understand and accept